Next on MCN Live, the sequester hits close to home.
And a great turnout for Mercer's annual job fair. Hello, I'm Kevin Xavier. Hello, I'm Kevin Xavier.
And I'm Adrian Colon. Welcome to the March 14th edition of MCN Live News. Cuts caused by the sequestration are hitting home. Mercer County Community College's student grants and federally funded work-study programs will be cut significantly. The college will be losing approximately $22,000 in student aid. The cuts go into effect this year and will continue into 2014. Students are urged to contact the Financial Aid Department to check on their current aid. In addition to educational cuts, the sequestration will also affect area airports. According to NewJersey.com, air traffic control towers will shut down at Trenton, Mercer, and Essex County airports. The elimination of these towers will put more of responsibility in the hands of the pilots flying the aircraft. This raises safety concerns, being that these airports thread planes into some of the most congested skies in the nation.
On Wednesday, March 13th, Mercer held a job fair for its students in SC 104. The job fair's purpose was to ensure that students here at Mercer were aware of the current job and internship openings in all the surrounding areas. Employers such as Six Flags, Yogurtland, Staples, and Aflac were present, just to name a few.
Had a wonderful representation of the local community and our students, and we do this every year, once a year, and it's a great vehicle for, as I said, our students plus the local community to recruit and hire, and we've got a lot of positive feedback from the employers.
For all you art lovers out there, the gallery at Mercer West Windsor campus is currently featuring an exhibit entitled Mercer County Artists 2013. The exhibit features the works of 88 Mercer County artists. In addition to traditional painting and drawing techniques, the exhibit features art pieces created with a variety of materials, including concrete, wood, wax, gold leaf, and other interesting materials. The exhibit will run through April 4th.
Coming up next on MCN Live, find out why the Vatican was up in smoke and what former mayor won a trip to the big house.
And spring is just 5 days away, but are we going to get the spring weather to accompany it? All that and more after the break.
Don't look at me. Your hair's a bit frizzy today. Oh, you should pick that up. Oh, you're such a dork. Loser. Here, let me help you with that. Oops.
Every day, kids witness bullying.
Oh, look. Your crush is looking at you. Or you.
They want to help, but don't know how.
See, no one here's gonna help you, because no one
Teach your
likes
kids
you.
how to be more than a bystander. Visit stopbullying.gov.
Oh, those boys are much too much. Those boys are much too much. We got the spirit. We're hot. We can't be stopped. We got the spirit. We're hot. We can't be stopped. We're going to beat them and bust them.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life.
Let's get a little bit rowdy. R-O-W-D-Y.
Take time to be a dad today. Call or visit fatherhood.gov to learn more.
For those dealing with the daily struggles of caring for a loved one, we hear you. That's why AARP created a community with experts and other caregivers to help us better care for ourselves and the ones we love.
White smoke came out of the Vatican yesterday, but for a good reason. Melissa Rainey has the reaction from Vatican City.
Rome police say about 150,000 people filled St. Peter's Square for the announcement of the new pope. The huge crowd later witnessed Pope Francis's first speech. Rather than bless the crowd first, he asked them to pray for him.
The fact that he began by saying, before I bestow my blessing on you, I need your blessing on me. I think that symbolism spoke volumes about the kind of pope he wants to be.
The 76-year-old was the Archbishop of Buenos Aires, making him the first pontiff from Latin America.
I never thought Bergoglio. I didn't think of him, but it is great that they chose him.
He's a very humble man. We're talking about a cardinal that still takes the bus and the subway to work every day.
Francis takes the helm of a Catholic church that has been rocked in recent years by sex abuse scandals and claims of corruption, issues that some believe Francis could turn around.
People are crying for change in the Catholic Church. I don't know if he's going to be the one to do it, but at least this represents a change. And I think that a change is important to a lot of Catholics.
He's a passionate preacher. He's very committed to the social justice causes in our country, and I'm pretty sure he will be also now that he has to address these kind of issues worldwide.
I'm Melissa Rainey reporting.
Former Hamilton Mayor John Bensavengo was sentenced yesterday to 3 years and 2 months in federal prison for extortion, attempted extortion, 2 counts of violating the Federal Travel Act, and money laundering. The disgraced mayor must also pay a $3,000 fine in addition to repaying the money he solicited. Now it's time for Mercer 411. The artist in you is looking for some inspiration. The Mercer County campus is featuring an exhibit with the works of 88 Mercer County artists and will run from March 5th to April 4th. Kelsey Theater begins its production of Gypsy on March 15th. The classical musical fable illustrates an overbearing stage mother in the 1920s. The show runs through the 24th. An open mic night for teens will be held at the Arts Council of Princeton on the 15th. The mic will open and be available for high school teens from 7 until 10 p.m. And finally, a little entertainment for the little ones. WPST is hosting an Easter egg hunt on Saturday, March 23rd from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Mercer County Park Festival grounds. For more information about the festivities,
now spring break begins for students this weekend. Let's see what Mother Nature has in store for us.
This is the MCN Live forecast. Friday, we'll see sun with some clouds with the high near 50. On Saturday, we may see some showers with the high near 40s and the low in the upper 20s. And on Sunday, occasional showers are possible. We drop down to the low 40s. Looking ahead at the spring break week, it's not looking like we're getting spring break weather. On Monday, partly cloudy, highs in the mid-40s. Tuesday, we'll be experiencing some rain. Wednesday, the first official day of spring, will be a mix of sun and clouds, highs in the upper 40s. Thursday, the clouds roll in. Friday, the sun returns with no sign of rain, highs in the upper 40s. And that's your MCN Live forecast. Have a great spring break.
well, I'm excited about spring break. Adrian, how about you?
Absolutely. I got all my midterms done. I'm ready to just go home and relax. I don't care how cold it is. I will be indoors.
You and me both.
So with the weather being as cold as it is, how's our spring sports holding up?
Well, Adrian, I got to tell you, the brutal winter weather has plagued more than just our social lives this week. As spring sports here at Mercer, we're drowning in canceled games. We'll check on that and more coming up in sports.
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds.
Did you know kids who play outdoors have healthier lungs?
Totally.
Did you know that boys that play with dolls make better husbands?
My son has lots of dolls. But did you know terry cloth diapers breathe better?
I did.
It's totally true.
Oh, yeah.
Did you guys know statistically friendly kids have more friends?
Yeah.
That's obvious.
Did you know most people think they're using the right car seat for their kid, but they're not? Parents who really know it all know for sure that their child is in the right seat. Visit safercar.gov/the-right-seat to make sure your child is protected.
This is one amazing truffula tree. Can you imagine a place where these grow everywhere? Yes, it's called the forest, a magical place to enjoy with your family.
Ooh.
So discover the forest and explore all the wonder that's there. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
Weather has affected the spring sports this week as both the baseball and softball teams had multiple games canceled. Both clubs head to sunny Myrtle Beach this weekend for tournaments against top competition. The baseball team got off to a slow start this season, beginning the year 1-2, but the Vikings have since rallied as they head to South Carolina for the Myrtle Beach Invitational Tournament. Kevin Cairns' ball club flies south on the heels of a 5-game win streak. Cairns shared his thoughts on the young season with MCN Live.
I think our hitters need to step it up, and that will come in time as they see more pitching, more live pitching. I like the fact that this team can win games in a bunch of different ways. I think that we can outslug certain teams if we need to. The key is team chemistry and us not getting ahead of ourselves. Dealing with the weather, dealing with the elements. Just keep our head down, keep working hard, and believe that things are going to take care of themselves.
After having a doubleheader washed out on Saturday, the Vikings swept a doubleheader against Dutchess County, New York, on Sunday, winning 3-1 in Game 1 and 2-1 in Game 2. Paul Piramali picked up the win in Game 1, while Matt Alley was the winner in Game 2. As we mentioned earlier, the Vikings softball team heads to Myrtle Beach this weekend as well for the Snowbird Classic. Hopefully the warmer weather will heat up a winning streak for the Lady Vikes. Good luck. And not to be forgotten, men's tennis kicked off their season earlier by splitting a pair of matches. The team now stands at 1-1, and we wish them well on their upcoming 3-match road trip. And I can almost smell the Irish soda bread in the studio. That's right, lads and lasses. It's St. Patrick's Day coming up on Sunday, and all of us encourage you to have fun, but please, please drink responsibly while doing so. Happy St. Patty's, everyone. From your friends at MCN Live, Slanche.
Now, well, the sports seem to be doing good.
Yeah, they're getting it together and, headed south to Myrtle Beach. I wish I was on the flight with them.
No, especially with that weather forecast. I'd rather be in Myrtle Beach than in New Jersey, that's for sure. Now let's see what's new at the box office for this weekend with our movie review.
Welcome to Cinema Fever, your weekly updates for the new releases.
I'm on my way home now. Love you too. Bye. Oh my God.
Today is our first release in Call, starring Academy Award-winning Halle Berry as Jordan Turner, a veteran 911 operator who receives a call from a girl who has been abducted. She realizes she has to confront a killer from the past to save the girl. Our next movie coming up is Upside Down, starring Jim Sturgis and Kristen Dunst.
I come from the only known solar system with 2 twin planets, each with its own and opposite gravity.
Adam and Eden fell in love despite the fact that they live in the twin worlds with gravities that pull opposite directions.
These weights will hold you down in that world. Take them off when you want to come back.
10 years of forced separation, and Adam sets out to reconnect with his lover.
Was stronger than gravity.
Something supernatural. Our last movie for tonight is Carrie, featuring Chloe Grace Moretz and Juliana Moore.
There's one thing no one seems to understand.
Carrie White unleashes her new developed telekinetic powers after she is pushed too far by her peers. That is all for tonight on Cinema Fever. We'll be back for more next week, so stay tuned.
So that's a wrap for tonight for MCN Live. From all of us here, we wish you a good night. Have a safe and lovely St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patrick's Day. Happy holiday, everyone. Have a nice
night.
evening.